We're gonna go down to where I saw this dumbass. C for destruction of property. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, my name's Officer Slavens.
Okay.
It's 272.
How about yours, officer?
Officer C. Larson, 266.
Okay, and how about yours, officer?
Officer Grime, 174.
Great, okay. What can I help you guys with today?
So we got a report that you're out here filming, which is fine. You can film and do whatever you want right here on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
we
I know.
also got two people saying that you're out into the street causing a disturbance here.
Oh, I was out on the street when I crossed the walk there, and I was getting their license plate because they're talking on their phone,
yeah.
which is a crime. In fact, the car right over there is one of them. If I got the video of that, I'll be sending these to you guys so you can go out and do your job, because that's a horrible thing.
Right, yeah, and we agree. Like, it's a huge issue, and that's something that we want to take care of as well. But,
good.
Right now, is it okay if I get your ID? Do you have your ID on you?
Have I broken a law?
Yeah, so because
okay, well, you need to go talk to them, though. You have no proof that I've broken anything.
So we did talk to a few people.
Okay.
And they reported that... Here at 210-4. They did report that you were out in the street, right?
Okay, and that's hearsay. That's hearsay. Do you have any proof of it?
And hopefully maybe you have it on your camera. So
I'm not giving you anything right now. You got to go do your own investigation work.
Yeah, so based on our investigation right now, you are being detained.
Okay.
You do have to identify yourself.
For what crime?
For being a disturbance to the peace.
I haven't disturbed any peace. You need proof of that. That's an investigation.
And that's
I'm not
what we're
doing
trying to figure out.
No, I don't have any ID.
Okay. Do you mind giving me your name?
Todd.
What was it?
Todd.
Todd? Do you have your last name too?
Nope. I have a last name, but you don't get it.
How about your social security number?
I'm not going to give that to you either.
So you have to ID yourself because we do have reasonable suspicion that a crime had occurred.
Well, you're going to have...
And we want to work with you. We want to do it.
And I understand what you're doing, but I'm not going to help you with your investigation. And you have no proof of what I did. And why are you circling me, man? You know, stay back from me. I'm not doing anything wrong right now.
Right.
I'm just filming.
You can film all you want, and that's really fine.
I know the laws. I don't break laws. And you have somebody crying because they got caught on their videotape as I was doing something.
What I'm saying, what they did wasn't right either. But the issue is when you go out into the street and traffic's passing.
Look, dude, I'm 54 years old. Right. I know the rights. I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. I'm not out here breaking laws.
But you know you're not supposed to be out in the road when traffic's going and things.
And I'm okay. You hear this thing? When this thing's on, I can be in the middle of the road right there without a problem.
Yeah, but if you go and get license plates, you said it sounds like you got.
Oh, so people don't have license plates on the front of their cars?
Well, it sounds like you said you got behind the vehicle.
And that thing extends pretty far. You know, I don't even need to go out in the street and put that out if I wanted to.
For sure.
So, I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not doing anything wrong.
It's my turn to talk. My name's Officer Larson, like I said. right
Okay,
now.
hey, okay, you
You're
guys, I
being
want a
detained
supervisor.
in
Give me a
suspicion.
supervisor
He's
here.
on his way. You're
Okay.
being detained in suspicion of disorderly conduct because people are saying you're acting tumultuously, which is causing alarm. That is the statute for disorderly conduct. If you do not give us your last name and your date of birth, that is failure to identify. That is an arrestable crime.
Secondary crime, and I haven't committed a crime, so.
There's- primary and secondary crimes aren't an issue here.
Well,
If you do not
secondary crime.
identify
I haven't
yourself to
committed a
us,
crime, so you can't
you
charge
are
me
going
with
to
a
be
secondary
arrested
crime.
for failure
If you want to
to
arrest me,
identify.
here's
Do
my
you
arms.
understand?
You can arrest me.
Todd,
But I'm look. I'm out here doing what I want,
Right,
and
yeah.
people, you're not in motions enforcement. You're law enforcement. Suspicion is not a crime. So you're suspicious. You need verifiable proof that I've committed a crime.
Suspicion is all we need to identify someone.
No, it is
Yes,
not.
it is.
You need a crime.
Incorrect. Todd.
Okay. Well, then suspicion is not a crime.
so you're right.
I'm
Suspicion
just
isn't a
gonna
crime, but
move back.
suspicion-
I'm crippled right
Todd,
now.
Yeah, you can move back.
So
Todd,
I mean, you keep trying to surround
Suspicion
me.
is not a crime, but
Right.
it is enough for us to detain you to get your ID to identify who we're dealing with.
Okay, look,
And that's all we're
look.
asking.
I've done this enough. I've been in police stations. I've been in city
Here
halls.
in Utah? or-
Yeah, and suspicion is not a
Reasonable
crime.
Suspicion
It's-
is enough for us to detain
Okay, what is
you.
your reasonable, articulate suspicion that
We
I've
have
committed a
two
crime?
witnesses
That's
saying
not
that you
articulate. That's not
chased people
reasonable.
He is literally articulating.
I will
it.
articulate
Okay.
it to you
Okay.
word for word. We have two identifiable witnesses that said that you were out in the roadway during traffic causing an issue, and then you followed them into the parking lot of Smith's and confronted them. That is reasonable.
Okay, I got that. I got it all on video.
That a
If
crime-
if that's what happened,
Right. So
I
in
can
order-
show you the video and show. I'm not going to show you anything. You can look at the Smith's video
Let me
cameras that are
explain
there.
your two options here, Todd. One,
I know what
you
your
can
options
identify
are.
yourself to us. We'll warn you against disorderly conduct, which means if you continue to block the roadway or follow people, you'll be arrested. But we'll just give you a warning if you identify yourself to us as is required by law. If you refuse to do so, you will be handcuffed and you will be going to the Davis County Jail today.
Okay, well, like I said, where's your supervisor?
He's on his way.
Okay, well, I'll wait for your supervisor to get here.
Spoil it for you. He's gonna say the same thing.
Okay, well, I'll wait until he tells me that because, you know, I haven't committed anything. I haven't confronted anybody. The only people I've said anything to are the ones who
There is
wave
one
and say
thing that
good
is
job.
for sure. One thing that's for sure, you're making things entirely more difficult than they have to be.
You guys are making it more
That we
difficult.
can all
They don't
agree
need
on,
to be
Todd.
difficult. I'm out here filming and I'm doing your jobs for you. I'm
Todd,
verifying people are driving drunk.
right. You're being unreasonable.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I don't. You're being unreasonable asking me for ID for doing nothing.
No.
You have no
reasonable
proof.
suspicion to believe that crime has occurred, so we have to identify you. We have to. That's your option. Either you identify yourself, or you get another charge, right? For failure to identify. And you should know this, right? It sounds like you do your research. This is
I do
simple,
this
easy stuff.
often, and you know I've
Well, it
seen.
sounds like you need to do some more because you
No.
don't understand that.
It
simple
sounds like
fact.
you guys are just, I mean, you got 3 people here with arm guns. You're trying to bully me, telling me I've done something wrong because some people cried about me doing something.
So
right?
here's the deal.
Hey, hold on. Hey, are you going to circle me?
Hey.
Hold on. I'm thinking of giving you my ID, but I don't want this guy behind me. This is kind of freaking me out. I don't want a bunch of people around me. I will give you my ID
I appreciate it.
under the fact of
Yeah.
of arrest. That you're going to arrest me. That's what this is going. And I will put this up online, and I will file this with the ACLU. Here's my ID.
So
Okay.
you said you wanted me to arrest you because
No, I'm saying if you want to arrest me, that's your
No,
choice.
you're
You're saying
not
I'm
under-
making it difficult.
No, you're not under arrest.
I'm being detained.
The only thing is you provided me your ID, right? And I'll tell you right now, we were gonna come here and just warn you of going out into the street, but we have to ID you first, right?
You know what? And
I appreciate you
do.
providing
Okay,
it.
look, it's only because it's under a threat of arrest that I've given you my ID. That's the only reason
and-
why you've gotten my
And
ID.
it was a
And
of arrest.
when this goes on YouTube, and I will be filing a complaint with the ALCU,
Yeah,
I will be
that's so
filing a
fine.
complaint on you
Everything
guys,
we did here was
and there's no
legal.
problem. So go ahead, take my ID.
Okay.
Hurry up! Don't detain me much longer.
I'll
You don't
take
have
your
much
ID
time.
and we'll run your information. We'll be right back with you, okay? Give me 1 second.
Thank you, Todd.
You guys aren't really welcome at all.
Okay.
Thanks for not doing your job correctly, guys, and hurry back with my ID. I don't have much time.